Hey everybody.
Sean and Kelly here, Price and Price Group of Sampson Properties, and we are in a special studio location. It was too rainy outside, so our lighting is horrible. So what are we talking about today?
I don't know. You told me that you were going to
It's a
surprise me with something.
Yes. So we're going to talk about, I'm going to kind of quiz Kelly on some good ideas for how to appropriately decorate for the holidays and the Halloween season. So I don't know how many points we're going to have, but we'll find out. Here we go. Okay, so we have a new listing that we just put on the market, and I needed some advice from my staging person here on how to appropriately handle the decorations for that property and how to just present it well for the market. So I want to go through this with you, and do we want to talk more about like a general seasonal, or we want to talk specific holidays?
No, we can talk general, and I'll
Okay.
make a few specific points
Okay,
about
okay.
each of the holidays.
Okay. So how do you prepare, if you're selling, how
Yeah.
do you prepare a house so
Okay.
that it presents well during a season? Point number one, go.
Big general point is to kiss it. That's right. Keep it simple, seller. Please, just kiss it.
Okay.
Keep it simple, Sean. And I've taught him all of the things I'm saying here so many times. I cannot
so know
believe
all
you
this.
told them that was okay. Even they knew it wasn't okay, and you said it was okay. Okay.
Anyway,
So the first thing is if you can find it in nature, you're on the right track. So keep appropriately seasonal foliage, things that you would pleasantly stumble across in nature, right? So you wouldn't be happy if you stumbled across a skeleton, right? They exist
or a
in nature.
scarecrow.
Or a scarecrow,
Yeah.
or a bat,
Oof.
or a rat, or a big giant spider web, right? So if you're not going to be happy to stumble upon it, don't use it. If you're going to be happy, or it's of no consequence, like a pine cone, right? Or a gourd, or a pumpkin, or a tree, or maybe even a wreath. You'll be like, oh, a Christmas fairy took some boughs and turned it into a wreath, and I'm so pleased. You know, that would be fine.
Took some boughs.
You know, like branches, boughs.
Oh,
You need a vocabulary
Yes.
update.
Okay,
I
so
need to update your
so I
vocabulary,
feel like
Chip.
I need to kind of translate this a little bit into
Okay.
people that speak my language.
Yes.
So if you like to decorate for Halloween, do it.
Yes.
If you like to put skeletons and all this stuff over your and make scenes,
Don't do it.
No, do it.
No.
If you're selling your house,
Oh, right.
listen to what we're talking about, because you want to present the house
Oh,
appropriately.
we have skeletons
we
like
put
crazy in
skeletons
our front
everywhere,
yard.
yeah.
I love our
Yeah,
skeletons.
so let's clarify
They're
what
great.
we're talking about here. Okay,
Yeah.
so, all right, so foliage, appropriate foliage. So
yes,
pumpkins, leaves, acorns, and go forward. Go forward and prosper.
Okay, because you're gonna get so mad at me for being long-winded, and right now you're
Yeah.
you're taking over. Okay.
Anyway.
So the next thing is complementing decor and decorations, right? So I've done the whole thing about how to stage for fall in general. I just didn't talk about decoration. So with the decor, you want to keep it still keep it very, very neutral, right? All of your please remove all your window coverings, but if you don't, you can do some light, but keep it white or beige or creams, neutral creams. You can warm it up a little bit, but use like your little bits of color. Like for you, what color would you, if you were in charge, want to decorate for Halloween?
I'd want to go some black.
Right. So you could use iron, right?
Yeah,
You could put out a couple of iron candlesticks.
Are we still talking on the exterior, or are we talking the interior as well?
This
now?
is both,
Okay,
right? Okay, so I don't want to see any scarecrows anywhere.
Right.
You can use like for Halloween and Thanksgiving, so fall, like the nice little hay bales, right? And put a couple of
Love
pumpkins.
hay bales.
Please don't carve or color your pumpkins or anything. Just go ahead and keep them whole.
Yeah.
Kind of like almost imagine that someone went and harvested all these pumpkins and gourds, put them in a wheelbarrow, and like dumped them on the side of the door, like a pretty dump, right?
Because that would actually go beyond Halloween. That could go into
Thanksgiving. And then you're not
yeah.
having to think about it. Okay, complimentary. So let's say we've moved into Christmas, and I've said to keep everything really neutral. Please, like, don't go all. You don't have to puke red and green if you want to decorate for Christmas. You can do whites, right? Because if I'm talking complimentary, things are white. You're thinking snowy. You're thinking kind of glistening. Ice crystals. You can still have green because of the evergreens of the trees, but just kind of keep it all in that natural, found in nature family.
Okay.
Another thing is with your decorations, keep all your nice, sentimental, and really expensive things packed away safely. You don't want your heart to be broken because somebody broke one of your decorations, right?
Yeah.
So, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. I mean, you can go to Target, you can go to Home Goods or whatever and find some nice complementary stuff. It's all gonna work together and you're not spending a ton of money, right? And then if maybe you'll decide you want to keep it and maybe you want to donate it, and you're not going to spend a lot of money at those places. Or because my number 3 is minimal placement. Don't do a lot, just do a little bit, like in each room or at your front door, just a little taste of, hey, it's fall. In whatever room, a taste of, hey, it's this, hey, it's that. You don't even have to put anything in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have to
decorate the kitchen.
Decorate your kitchen. So will you please not change your rugs and your dish towels to match the holidays? Okay, we're gonna move on to.
sounds like my mom's house.
I love your mom, and her decorations are so much fun.
They're
Our kids
so
love
fun.
that.
Again,
Yes.
Again, this is about selling the house and
This is
keeping it
selling
neutral.
the house.
We want to appeal to the highest number of buyers when they're walking in. So we don't
I
want
have
things.
some tacky decorations that I love.
Yeah. That's the important thing here is the distinction between like personal decorations versus turning your house into a product.
Yeah, I have so much that I would not ever use if we were selling our house.
Yeah.
Okay, and lastly is appeal to all buyers, right?
Yeah.
And that means think about religious stuff, think about kids. If it's going to be scary at Halloween, you don't want like parents to be like, well, we love the house, but now little Timmy over here is like having nightmares because of the fucking, oh, hey, don't use scary language either because of that big old awesome werewolf.
Oh,
okay.
I love that werewolf.
I love that. Where was that? Okay. Wait, if you ever are in Great Falls.
English.
On English, Inglish.
Yeah.
They put up this big
2-story werewolf. Yes.
That I am in love with. Like every time we take Bastion to his friend's house, around that time, I cannot wait. I'm like, oh, I want a skeleton that big. He's amazing. Okay, don't do that.
But she brings up a good point too. Like not only with the kids being scared, but if you want to take into account the different religious situations, because somebody may not consciously say to themselves like, oh, I'm offended these people or whatever, but internally they're going to have an emotional response to the house. So you want to only allow that psychological emotional response to be something positive.
Well, I have something to speak to that we experienced. We actually were representing buyers on this, and they were we were showing them a house that it did end up considering, but their first comment when they walked in was, oh wow, these people are like, and they said what they said. And it put, and as a matter of fact, they referred to that house as the da-da-da-da house.
Yeah.
And what they said wasn't mean. I'm just not going to like talk about a specific religion. But it does put something in their minds. It gives them a feel, right?
Yeah,
and they weren't vibing with it. And so they didn't vibe with the house as much that I think they would have if it hadn't been there at all.
Yep. So everything that you're saying, like that you're finding in nature's neutral. So all these things are good seasonal things. So you can make them feel the season, but not necessarily make them feel the specific holiday.
Yeah, and when I get on a soapbox, like I'm not slamming you if you do that to your rugs and your kitchen and stuff. It's just not something you want to do to sell your house, right?
Yeah.
So.
I love my mom's house when she decorates. It's so like festively. It is traditional red and green with all the traditional wrapping paper, cartoon Christmas wrapping paper, tinsel everywhere,
garland,
shiny garland,
things moving around in this gigantic village.
Oh man,
it's so fun.
It is such a great that's where you feel Christmas, but she's not selling her house. So
she can do it.
That's right. All right. Any other points?
I have a lot of points, but we're gonna keep it.
Okay, so we got 4.
Simple, seller.
All right, so we got 4. Okay, so I think that's helpful.
Okay, so what did I say? Keep it minimal, appropriately seasonal with the decor. Appeal to all.
Yeah, things you'd happily find in nature.
Oh, and keep it neutral and the decor flowing together, right?
Yeah. Okay, very good. All right. We will see you on next week's video. Let us know if you have any questions, and if you have any specifics on design, please feel free to bombard Kelly. I'm volunteering her. But
I'm so overly opinionated on this topic, it's not even funny.
All right. We'll see you guys on next week's video.
Bye.